Hold on here. Before we put down any powder or color, we gotta prep the steel, and that requires sandblasting. But the process of sandblasting is using compressed air and blasting basically a media such as sand or types of sand or even glass beads. In this side-by-side comparison, you can see on the left where it's raw steel and on the right after it's been sandblasted. It's somewhat, think of it as exfoliated like your skin. It removes the outer layer of steel to kind of create a pore or make it porous to receive the powder. Then the chassis is baked in the oven. It's baked for 30 minutes once the steel reaches 400 degrees. What this does is removes any and all oils, any kind of grease or fluids remaining and left in the steel. You can see here that the powder is still loose. How this is applied is the chassis or the steel product is applied with a negative charge, and the gun that's spraying the powder is charged as a positive charge. So we know where opposites attract. That's how the powder is basically adhered to the steel before it's baked. It is loose. It can be wiped or swiped by accident, so you got to be careful as this is being applied. Once all the powder is sprayed, then it's placed into the oven and again baked for 30 minutes after the steel reaches 400 degrees. What this does is melt the powder and creates a plastic layer to basically encompass or encircle the steel to help protect it from any type of rust. Once this comes out of the oven, you can see it's kind of dull, like a flat color. This is an Illusion orange, and so the Illusion series requires a clear. And the clear is sprayed on as powder just as the color was, but in this case it's white, so you can see where it's being applied. And then once this is all sprayed white, it's again placed in the oven. once the clear comes out of the oven, you can see here a side-by-side comparison before the clear was applied and after the clear was applied. It really affects not only the change of the color, but how it reflects and pops in the sun. All right, so I'm here at Elite Powder Works to pick up the car. He sent me a couple pictures. Looks pretty cool, but let's go take a look. Well, we're still on the cooling rack, but this is the rig they set up. It came out great. This looks really good. Yeah, these taillights are gonna look awesome. I'm excited about those. I was a bit nervous getting this home. I really didn't have a forklift or a large hoist to lift this off, so I had to be super careful. This is covered in plastic in essence from the powder coat, but it is susceptible to scratches and gouges. So just taking my time, being careful. Use some dollies up front to kind of slide it off towards the back, and then pick this up from the front to then pull out the trailer and finally rest it down on the jack stands. This is episode 13, Everything Powder Coat. Hope you enjoyed the process of how this works. I want to give a shout out and a thank you to all those that are watching, all those that are subscribing and sharing. If you can, please continue to do so. Stay tuned for episode 14, where we begin final assembly.